So right now you probably think I'm a huge hypocrite because right now I'm playing on Earth MC, but this video exists, so what gives? And my reason for that is mostly I didn't really cover this in the quitting EMC video, but basically what I like about Terra Nova is that it's a brand new start. What I mean by that is that when I first joined EMC Classic, the server had already been up for like 6 or 8 months. So pretty much everyone else on the server was way ahead of me, and there was really no point in me building anything because I was never going to catch up and be on par with the big towns. That was one of my main problems, is that it's really hard to catch up with the people who started in the beginning. But now that Terra Nova came out, I'm one of the first people to come on and play, so I have a significant advantage in becoming a major power in the future in the server. And also just, I don't know, I go on and I just have fun playing on it. Why do I need to really have that much of a reason to have fun doing something? I don't think so. But the amount of time I've been playing on Terra Nova since its release on the 1st is kind of disappointing. We go to statistics and where is it? Time play. Yep, the server's only been up for about 9 days, and my total play time is 1.12 days. Yep, that's... Well, you're probably wondering now, what did I do during those 1.12 days? Well, let me take you all to the map real quick. So you nerds are probably wondering, where am I? Well, I mean, if you have some smart eyes, you would be able to see that I'm right here. But if you zoom in, look, here it is. Here's my little town I made here. It's called Fort YT, and it's in Denmark. Why did I choose Denmark? Well, you look at all these other places, like especially right here. Look how foresty and how dirty that looks. And you know, over here where it's all orange, and I don't know. There's England has too many towns. There's too many towns right here. And when I first got here, there were like no towns over here, so I don't know. I just took this spot. It was very green, very flat. The trees were very easy to remove. I just removed all the trees. I put this wall around this area I wanted, and yeah, that's. I don't really consider myself like. I don't really want to role play as a Danish person. I think this place over here is pretty central to a lot of trade people, and here's the thing about the server is that when I did EMC Classic, I settled on an island, like a Arctic island, really close to South Pole. Why did I do that? Well, I could get away with it because you could TP to players instantly. Like if I wanted to trade with somebody, I can just immediately teleport to spawn or teleport to that player. And if I wanted to get anywhere, I could just ask someone to teleport me to them. But on Terra Nova, they remove TPing to players. So if I were to and we actually did settle there originally, but then I decided, yeah, that's a bad idea. And also the map is way bigger and a lot more realistic, which is cooler. But it also makes traveling to places way slower. So if I were to settle on that island and I wanted to trade with, let's say, someone in the Middle East, it would take me like 3 hours to sail all the way to that person. No one's going to want to trade with me if I have to sail 3 hours. And also, it's very, very boring for me. And there's also no resources on islands, so I picked a place that was the best place to settle, or one of the best places. I have a relatively easy access to other players. Like, you see this town right here? It's like a, 1 to 2 minute walk over here, and if I have like speed 2 or something, it takes like 30 seconds. Yeah, no, it's very. I like this spot a lot, and that's why I settled here. Also, just real quick, I'm going to show a side-by-side comparison of before I came here, after I came here. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time just grinding, which is kind of ironic, but just I'm having fun, man. I don't know why. It'll probably get old to me later. Alright, so let me just take you a tour on the base of what I got so far. Alright, well that's a Texas flag that I put up just for fun. Here's a little store I made. The problem with this store is that, like, the store plugin kind of sucks, or the shop is, because, like, let's say I want to buy 1 quartz block, I have to pay 1 gold. That's ridiculously expensive. No one's going to buy that. But I set them up anyway, because once the shop system becomes, they get a better shop system, then I'll already have this building set up. Like, I don't know, I guess that animation's kind of cool, but other than that, the shop plugin kind of sucks. But I have this shop set up. I guess, like, I have like, if I want to sell my silk touch, I can just drop that in here, and they click if they have 25 gold in their inventory, it swaps the picks and the gold in the chest. Yeah, but if you want to get nether wart or diamonds or my pickaxe, or they can put some enchanted books in here or some glass, yeah, come down to the shop at my. That gray block right here, it contains a blaze spawner. That wood thing was meant to be a mob spawner, but the problem with the server is that, like, no mob spawn ever, so that may be completely useless, but I don't know, they may fix mob spawning. Also, there's a little thing I dug out here. That's another portal. That's all the goodies. That's the mob spawner that isn't working. That's the blaze spawner that is working very, very well. Those are all my chests. What else is there to show? I mean, also these little wooden plates show what is claimed and what's not. Also, over here I have a little dock. I mean, it's not anything special. It took me, like, what, 5 or 10 minutes to make. Oh, and also a friend in Norway is going to build a train system over from his base to my base, and it'll go through Denmark, so that's pretty cool. Welcome to Fort YT. Yeah, my base is definitely a work in progress. I think I have gotten a lot of cool stuff done. I have a blaze spawner, which will be very good commerce. Also, if you go to my MCMO rank, I went ham on wood cutting, mostly because I went through Denmark and just obliterated all the wood, all the trees there. So I'm pretty high on wood cutting. Like, at one point I was 3rd on the wood cutting leaderboard, but then I didn't play for 3 days, and now I'm down to 15th or 14th, whatever it was. Now, Terra Nova is, I find it pretty fun. I want to get some. The only problem I'm having right now is that I have a severe lack of gold, and the best way to get gold on Terra Nova is to vote, and every player can vote twice every day. And if you vote twice, you get 10 gold, and the more players that you have in your town that vote every day, the more gold you get. Since I'm by myself right now, I can't get as much gold, so that's an issue. And also, gold is very rare to mine or whatever. And I've tried to do business with other people, like I trade gold for good stuff, and they've scammed me a couple times, which is never fun. But yeah, if you nerds are watching and you would like to join the town, or if you're a friend and I've forgotten to invite you to join my town, then just, go in the comments and say, hey, I want to be a part of the town. I want to make us richer. I want to make it cool. And yeah, I might invite you. That'd be pretty cool. So I'm playing on Terra Nova. If you don't know what Terra Nova is, it's basically this, it's pretty much EarthMC decided, hey, we're going to make this new cool, super ultra realistic map of the world, and we're going to reset it and have everyone play it. And I was like, yay, let's go play. And so I've been playing it for the past 5 days that it's been up, and people are asking, hey, are you going to upload episodes? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to upload episodes, but I don't know what to do. I mean, I know what stuff to do, I just don't know what I should do. Like, when I did my original EarthMC series, most of my videos were very low effort, and it was just me picking something random to do, and I would just do a time lapse of me building something. And I don't really want to do those anymore. I want to, like, actually bring somewhat entertaining content to the table with the new Terra Nova thing, now that I have improved my content, and or at least I like to think I did. But main ideas I have for content are, whenever I can't do this right now because most people towns are crappy and not developed yet. But what I could do is I could tour cities around the world. The problem with that is that, one, I can't TP to players anymore So every city I would have to tour, I have to run to, and that would take hours of running, especially places in like Australia or in the Americas. And second, I can't do that yet because, you know, the clock tower in London was just finished, and it's barely finished. Like the entire building isn't fully built yet. Nothing is fully built. The Eiffel Tower hasn't even been built yet. Nothing has been built yet. This is the beginning phase. This server's only been up for 5 days. So cities aren't really developed yet, so I can't, if I were to tour them right now, it'd be really boring. I guess what I could do is I could take a video of the city now, and then maybe I'd wait like a couple weeks or maybe a month or so, and then I record it then, and I would do a before after. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if that would be interesting. I think it would.